I'm sure you know Chinua Achebe, but you probably don't know a few people who had pretty important roles in his literary career. Let's begin with his boss, Angela Beattie. Now, when Chinua Achebe first submitted his manuscript to a typing office, he waited for a response from them but didn't get any. So he asked his boss to please check in with them during her travels, and she went and found out that his manuscript was abandoned. They didn't touch it. She intervened and they hurriedly sent him back a typed copy. So that was first hurdle that was crossed. And Chinua Achebe himself said that if the manuscript was lost, he would have been so discouraged, he probably would have given up. Number 2. A man named Donald McRae first read Chinua Achebe's manuscript and convinced Heinemann, a publishing company, to publish it, saying that it was the best book he'd read since the war. They were a little hesitant before that, but then they eventually decided to publish about 2,000 copies, and that began the run of Things Fall Apart, his legendary book. Now let's bring it home a little. His book came to West Africa and got mixed reviews. You see, Chinua Achebe was an alumnus of UI and his book was presented to them, and guess what? These people were amused that a worthwhile book could come from an alumnus of this school. Other people found it something of merit, and that book went on to be printed over 20 million times and was translated into 57 different languages, making Chinua Achebe the most read African author anywhere on the planet since history began. That's an insane legacy and pretty big shoes to fill, if you ask me. This is your cue to not give up, especially if it looks like you have a lot of restrictions and constraints to doing what you have to do. Get in, lock in, and you do it. Fight it! Oh well.